Is Corey's going to have Happy Monday! It is the week of Thanksgiving, and I want to first and foremost thank you guys for being on this call, because it's kind of interesting when you all of a sudden put out there, hey, we're going to have an accountability call every single week. It gets very easy to be like, I'm not showing up because I didn't achieve my goals or because I'm struggling. I will go first. I told Corey I was going to lose 2 pounds, and I gained 2 pounds this week. So, like, you're going to have those missteps. I kind of know what the problem was. And so today I went all in on 21 Day Fix and sent her my meal plan. Like, here's the meal plan and here are my containers, and I tracked it and I stayed on track. I said I was going to have 50 invites and I did 30. All of a sudden I was looking at today, I'm like, So just as you're sitting there, what I want you guys to do, because I've heard of this before. I think it was Brendan Burchard. There's something that your brain gives off, like a chemical that your brain gives off when you put your goals out there, where all of a sudden you're like, yay, like I did it. And so you have to kind of just keep reminding yourself, what I'm going to do this week is I'm going to put a reminder in my phone every single night at about 7:45. So it pops up like, hey, your goal was this. Are you on track to hit that goal? I shared, hey, my goal was to lose 2 pounds. Well, that's awesome. That's like an end result goal. So, hey, I'm going to be at Success Club 10. Guys, I'm still at 2. And I have a coach, that's supposedly signing that I had to put under Justin because then somebody else fell inactive. And so things are going to happen. You can't control the number on the scale. You can't control the number of people that are going to say yes to you. What you can control are the number of people that you invite. So I want to make sure that you set goals that really are action-based, that you are in control of. Maybe it's the number of hours that you're going to work, given that this week is a crazy week with Thanksgiving, So just let us know, how did last week go and what are your goals for this week? So Miss Dawn, I have your goals were new business hours, invite 5 daily to hit 30 people and hit Success Club 2. How did you do?
I invited 10 total. That's 2 days.
Okay. Progress, right?
The other 2 were not met, but I can continue going towards them.
Okay. So what are your goals for this week?
1 hour a day. And I really want, I want Success Club too. I want to do it.
Okay. So I am going, there's always this catch-22 where everybody hop on the call. And then because you two are hopping on the call, it's like, yay, you get some added one-on-one time. But then you're like, great, I don't want to be in the hot seat for a half hour. So I am the queen of, I have 8 hours a day to work my business. What are you going to do in that hour? Because it's one thing to say, I'm going to spend an hour. What are you going to spend an hour doing with your business each day this week?
Wow, you really put me on the hot spot. Okay.
Yeah. But it's to encourage you to think, and you may not have to have it, but maybe you're
no, I need the specific, not just work my business for an hour. I need the specific of
how will you know when you're done working your business, maybe for that day?
Well, I need to invite my 5. And I need to connect with more people.
Define more.
More.
Are you wanting to connect with 10 existing people a day? Do you want to connect with 20 people that are already on your friends list? Are you wanting to add and connect with 10 new people?
I think I need to find new people.
Okay.
I need to connect with and find at least 5 a day.
Okay. Can I encourage you a little bit? Because I think you can. I know you can. And I'll tell you why.
Okay.
I would say connect with 10 new people a day.
Okay.
Because you are inevitably going to, and make that your minimum, you're inevitably going to find people that are coaches. It's probably going to take you a little bit longer in the beginning to find 10 people that you want to connect with. And then you got to get them to connect back with you. Okay.
Correct.
You know, so they come in and, or you said, like I sent out 20 new messages to Instagram, new Instagram followers. And then I'll check in tomorrow to see how many respond. Not that many respond. You know, they'll see the message.
Right.
And so the reason why I say this is I'm a numbers girl. So you want to continue to invite 5 every single day. And we're going to get a month down the road, 2 months down the road, and you're going to be on this call and you're going to be like, you guys, I have nobody else to talk to, because you were kind of matching, hey, I found 5 new people, I invited 5 people. And, you know, hopefully it will catch up, and you'll get it, it'll be faster. You'll get into a groove. You'll find your voice, you know, and you'll know exactly where to go to find people. But if you're adding 10 and getting 5 people engaging with you, then you can kind of keep up. But if you're only adding 5 and maybe 2 or 3 actually respond back to you, you're going to get to a point where you're like, I've run out of people. What do I need to do? Okay. So just set it at, hey, I'm going to invite 5 from my list, and I'm going to connect with 10 new people every single day.
Okay.
Okay. Those are awesome goals, and I'm really proud of you for being on the call, because honestly, you guys, Meg will do things like this, and I'll be like, I don't want to come on and tell her why I'm failing. So, you know, so the fact that you're showing up and owning it is huge. So I'm super proud of you guys. Nate, you are up, my friend. Your goals. Invite 15 people to a challenge group. So how did that go?
I did 2.
Okay.
So.
And so was there any particular reason that contributed to inviting 2 versus the 15?
I don't know. I didn't get a lot of engagement on the post that I was doing. How you had said, you know, interact with the people who engage, and like no one was engaging. I shouldn't say no one, but a lot of times it was the same people who were engaging. So it wasn't like I had any new people that I could be talking with about it. And I don't really have a lot of people I can connect with in my Facebook. I got a lot of people in there. When I first started coaching, I had tried something that somebody had told me about. So I had added a bunch of these people, and like, they're pretty much, I mean, I could dump them, get rid of them, and they wouldn't even know I got rid of them. So most of the people that I have, they're really not, they've never interacted with me, and it's either them or it's family members. So.
Okay. And so I looked, I got nosy. You have 291 friends on Facebook. How many people did you go and interact with them and their posts and say, hey, how are you doing today? Let me see. Erin Anderson, how are you? What are you up to? How is life treating you?
Yeah, I probably, not too many this week, actually, as far as interacting.
Okay. How many people do you typically interact with?
I don't really have like a set number. I mean, some days, to be honest, some days I even forget that I need to do it. I just get so busy doing stuff, and then, I'll go through a whole day and I really didn't interact with anyone.
So that's why nobody's interacting with your posts.
Yeah. Because
you're not connecting with them. And so they're kind of like, what is going on with him? This is going to be mean. I'm going to tell you a story. I have a friend from high school or from college, and she's just in a spot right now where everything is about her, and she fails to connect with anybody else. And so she just started selling Arbonne, and she's doing this with her high school friends and with her college friends, and she's making little remarks like, hey, I can't have that, I'm following a certain meal plan, or, oh, I got to drink my shake, and so I can't come do this. And nobody's asking her about it because she doesn't know anything going on about anybody else's life. And so this business is one that, yes, we want to help people. We want to share our journey. I don't know, I need to look at it's at the header of my page, so I need to go through those again. But you've got to care more about other people at the beginning, and then they will care about you. Like you can't be like, hey, you had an awesome post and how you're day one of your journey. I think you're doing 21 Day Fix I think everybody's doing 21 Day Fix right now. I've seen all these coaches post like, today was day one, total body cardio, and it killed me. So, you're like saying, hey, I'm recovering from this shoulder injury and I'm back in it. And people are like, oh, that's really cool. But I've also been hurt and all this other stuff. And where was he? And so we just have to put it out there. One of like my favorite memories that make me do this all the time is one of my friends, it was a girl I've known since high school. There was like a court battle between her now husband and his ex-wife and all this stuff, whatever. Details don't matter. The point is, I would check in on her. If she told me, hey, our court date is whatever date, I would put it in my phone and I would say, message Kristen and just tell her that I'm thinking about her. And after everything was said and done, she was like, you know what? There are so many people that are in my life every single day that have no idea that any of this is happening, but you were, and it meant a lot. This never meant she has never bought anything from me. She's never become a coach, even though we've talked about it, but it makes you feel really, really good to be there for somebody. So I encourage you this week, we talked a little bit, we were texting a little bit, make a goal to connect and really care about that person and not, how can I get them in? And I say this to all my coaches as well. Like everybody's like, how can I get those Success Club points? How can I get the conversation to flow to inviting them? And you just have to care more about them. They'll see you. They'll know what you're doing. You'll be doing your posts. Yes, happy birthdays are super easy way. But just really take that time to message somebody. And to add to Corey's, I don't say never. Like if it's somebody that I'm like friends with on Facebook, but I'm not really like wanting to connect with them in that way, I'll put it on their message board or I'll put it on their page. Always send a birthday message, because those posts on a timeline get so lost so fast that it means absolutely nothing. But a private message in their inbox, that's going to mean something more. Okay. So, sorry, I went on a little tangent. So what are your goals for this week?
Well, like we were saying earlier, I don't know. I really don't know what to do for goals. I mean, maybe I should just focus on connecting with people, friends and try to start to figure out Instagram so I can start doing some stuff in there too.
Okay. So how many people do you want to connect with every single day from your Facebook page?
I don't know. I mean, I would say 3, but I think you're going to say that's too small of a number.
It takes how long to really look at somebody's page and connect with them, especially since you're saying a lot of these people you don't have a relationship with right now. So what a great way to just be like, hey, I'm really sorry. Like, scope out their Facebook page and be like, I'm really sorry. We have not connected. I don't know how we got connected, but how are you doing today? And I just want you to know, I hope you have a really awesome day. How bright would you make somebody's life if you just sent those messages?
Yeah.
So I'm going to say you're connecting with 10 people from your Facebook list. And get it, I don't even want to tell you to get it cleaned up because I'm afraid you're just going to unfollow or unfriend a bunch of people and be like, I don't think they're ever going to do this. And then you're going to be like, I have nobody to message. So I want you to get through those people and connect with them and care about them and what is going on with them.
Yeah.
And then watch one IG training and implement. We can't wait to know what IG training you watched and how it went. You've got this. You've got this. You can do this. You can send 10 messages a day and be the awesome person that you are. Okay? Did you just say we'll see?
I said, okay.
I was like, seriously? I'm right here, right now. You're not that far away that I can't drive and smack you. I'll get in my car and go visit everybody for Thanksgiving. All right, Miss Erin, how you doing, girlfriend?
I'm doing good. Much better than last week.
Good.
Thanks to everybody. So I'm not really prepared tonight. I don't have in front of me my list from last week, what I did, or all of it anyway. But I did do more connecting than what I had in the past. And then it was a while ago when I did a post, maybe a month or so, and I had people comment on that. So I went back through that and went back and saw who had commented and some of the comments that were made. And there were 2 ladies that, oh, I wish I could lose weight. Oh, I just got married. The one not that long ago, I've gained 20 pounds since I got married. I wish that I could. So I reached out to her. She was on a vacation, but just commenting how great her pictures were on her vacation, how she was doing nothing about how her weight loss or where she was, but just making that connection again. So I did that with a few people, like I said from my previous post. Nobody. I didn't get anything back from any of them. There were 4 of them that I didn't get anything back from. Then one of my friends, a high school friend, just finished her chemo and radiation for breast cancer, and she's starting on her new journey with nutrition. So she had made a post about looking for different apps for meal prep. So I just sent her a message just to kind of feel her out, see where she was with everything. And we've been having little conversations back and forth. But that's it so far. I haven't jumped in and invited or anything with her yet. That's really about it for last week. I have had for days a post written out that I've not done yet. But after listening to today's wake-up call, which was awesome. I never listened twice. They listened twice, and I have many notes. But after listening to her, I do have just a post that I will do after I am off here with what my struggles have been these last few weeks with completing Lift 4. So that's where I'm at. So my goals for this week is just to really keep posting daily about my struggles and just kind of following that script from today, because it just really, really, I don't know. You know how you're put in the right place at the right time? That was today's call, I think, for me anyway. So I'm just going to kind of go off of that for the week. I still do want to get some invites out there, because I would really, really, really like to hit Success Club this month. So I really need to put it into action and put a what did he say in that one podcast? The urgency out there.
Your house is on fire.
Yeah, there's lots of stuff on fire here.
In case anybody needs to laugh. So one of my coaches, Kelly, who's on sometimes, but she's been working, and she quit her job. She gave them her notice. And so I told her she had to listen to it and then like message me. And so then I just got like a random message saying my house is on fire. And I was like, OMG, why are you messaging me? Like, call the police. And I'm like, wait, never mind. She's like, I'm telling you, I got done with the podcast. I'm like, well, maybe you could specify. Because, I mean, Erin's known Kelly as long too. It would be Kelly that her house would catch on fire, quite literally. Like, if it's something's going to happen, it's happening to Kelly. So, Erin, how many are you connecting with every single day? How many people are you going to connect with every single day?
I'm going to challenge Nate to 10 too. So
oh, look at
and I'll get
you.
my 10.
You guys are in it together. And then how many do you want to invite a day?
This is where I'm bad. I'm weak. I'm not going to say I'm bad. I'm weak. And I need to grow. But right now I'm going to say 2.
I'm proud of you. And you're going to do that. And I cannot wait to see how that goes this week and celebrate you next week for rocking that out. All right. Ms. Corey, you're in the hot seat. What did you do today? What did you You are continuing with Shift Shop, which you are on 45 minutes.
Yeah. Week 3.
I'll tell you, I didn't miss him today. I did not miss him.
I thought I was going to die, but I didn't. I'm still here. I was still here, but I was definitely laying on the floor at the end of this morning because I was done. Oh, all this cardio. I'm a weight girl, you guys. Like, all this cardio is kicking my behind. So I'm doing good with Shift Shop, but that is my strength. Workouts for me are never a struggle. That's something that I have mastered. Now we have to work on the other things, right? Nutrition was great for like 3 days, and then I hit that slippery slope and it was not so great. But was really good today and had 0 carbs following the plan. I might die, but I had 0 carbs. And Keiston wanted me to do this like some little like craft thing that like you pop these little things out of a book and you try and put it together. And dinner was cooking and I was starting to get really hangry. And I'm like, Bubba, I can't. I'm done. I did it for like 30 minutes. And I'm like, I have to be done or I'm going to lose it. So I am still at SC2 as well. It is what it is, you guys. Like, the old me would have been like, felt defeated or like that I'm a failure because I'm at SC2. At the beginning of the year, all the way up until August, really, I was hitting 20, 22, 24, 26 pretty freaking easily. But then the fall comes and it's a slower time of year. I just sent out a new coach link to a girl, so I should be at 4 by the end of tonight, which will be great. And I have some really awesome conversations going. So here's where it's not about us, and it's not always about the goal. It's about the fact that we're impacting people's lives. I don't know if you guys saw, my friend Melissa made a post tonight and tagged me in it. And it was about how I've inspired her. And like, I never knew that. And she's a fellow coach and she's done amazing on her own journey. I was literally crying reading it. So you don't always know who you're impacting by sending that message, by putting that alarm on your phone. Like Leanne said, she is the best. She has not missed one of my mom's surgeries. She has not missed one of my mom's reports coming back. None of that, because she takes the time to care. And I don't care who you are. That feels good when somebody does that for you. So taking that time and knowing that just because you're maybe not hitting the numbers, you're still making a difference by showing up. Okay. So that was another reminder that, look, like, you're still on the right path. You're still impacting people's lives and making a difference, even though the numbers aren't showing it. Okay. So I invited 65 people last week. I was not lax on inviting. I invited my butt off. And I know that that is going to come to fruition, but I can't push people and I can't make people ready, right? I just have to be that friend that continues to nurture. So my goal is to continue to invite this week, to continue to talk about the coaching opportunity and talk about my journey as a coach. To put out there that vision that I know that I'm working towards, that our team is working towards, that we're all here together to push each other towards. Just because it's not here right this minute doesn't mean that it doesn't mean any less. It doesn't make it any less valuable or amazing because we're not there yet. So I'm going to continue to talk about that, and I'm going to continue to love on those people that it's a no for right now. Those people I've been following up with, if they say no or they don't get back, I'm automatically following up with them a week later. Maybe it's just loving on their post and it's not a direct message, but it's something to engage and give to them. We can't expect people just to come to us, right? It's like a marriage. You have to give and take. If your spouse just walked in the door and expected dinner to be ready on the table and never helped you with the kids and never helped with the laundry, never picked up their own clothes, never helped clean up the dinner table, never gave anything back to you, you tell them to shove it after so long, right? Because we all have to give and take, right? It's not a one-sided relationship, and neither is being a coach. If anything, you guys, we have to give more to build that trust and to build that relationship with people. So just remember that even though people might not be liking and commenting on things, people are watching, and people are watching for you to show up. Use that National Wake Up Call today to share your story, because that call was awesome. And she was dead on and sharing that we all have struggles. We all have hard times, and incorporate that so that you can connect with those people on a different level so that they think of you come January 1st. Okay. So those are my goals for this week. I think I went over all of them. I am going to have a couple carbs on Thursday. I'm going to be mindful. And I will probably have dessert because I am a sweet-aholic. But I'm going to be mindful, and I am not going to have carbs the rest of the week to finish the program. So that's where I'm at. And I will be at SC10 before the end of the month. And when this girl enrolls tonight, that'll be 2 coaches for this month, which makes me super happy. Yay. Woo-woo.
I put that you were going to be at Success Club 10 before you even set the goal, so don't worry. Soon I'll know all your goals.
Yeah.
Soon we'll just hop on a call and I'll just tell you what your goals are going to be for the week.
I mean, really, my monthly goal, if I'm being perfectly honest with you guys, my monthly goal is 40. And it has been since the beginning of the year. It's 40. I want to help 20 new people every single month. But 10 is, while I would like to say non-negotiable, I only hit 8 last month, but that was the first time I only hit 8 that I didn't hit 10 or more in 25 months consecutive. So it's non-negotiable. Gotta hustle. You gotta keep showing up. You can't throw in the towel. We still have how many days? I mean, there's still 11 days left in the month or something like that. Like, plenty of time to connect and inspire people. Even if you just start right this minute, connecting with people and wishing them happy birthdays, building that relationship, showing up on your social media so they know what you're doing, and then inviting them. I think I'm done. I'll just keep talking. You guys, I'm like, I don't get to see normal human beings. I'm with kids or the cat or the dogs all day. So when I have real live human beings, I'm like, ooh, I get to talk.
My dogs are like driving me insane. They want to go out like 150 times a day. I'm like gonna knock them out. So I wanted to share this really quick because this happened to me earlier last week when I was like, oh my gosh, who am I going to invite? And Corey shared this, what she's been doing. She does a hook either in her profile, like main page, or in her stories every single day, so that hopefully you're having more people see those and you can just send that message. And so what I sent to my post from last night, like, and I don't know why, I feel like I'm finding my voice. I'm like, you should totally join us. Like, that's just kind of like my nice way of like, come on, like, come and join us. Instead of being like, have you ever considered or whatever, like, especially with a challenge group, I'm like, you should totally do it with us. So I go to their page, or if they've liked it or whatever, I'm like, thank you so much for being like so awesome and supporting that post. Are you interested in joining us, or are you just being super cool? Like, and so it's an invite, but either way, it's a win, because they either get to take credit for being super awesome, or they get to learn more about what the group is. And usually if they're like, oh, it's kind of just being super cool, I already do whatever, they tell you that. So if you're struggling with inviting, my challenge to you, because I have to challenge myself with this, is do an invite post. Like, you got invite to a free group. This is the time to invite to like a holiday challenge. Start inviting people now to a 21-day fix. Like, think about it. If they just started next Monday, you know, they could be done before Christmas. They could get a full 21-day, full 3-week round in before Christmas. So many people are wanting to lose weight right now and are struggling, and they're just feeling like, oh, I feel like I can't get it all in. I can't go to a gym. I don't know what to eat. I feel like I have to give it all. Share with them. How are you doing it? You know, how can you just maintain or lose just a pound a week? How many people would feel awesome to start the new year down 4 pounds, 5 pounds versus gaining? So always make sure you're inviting on a post and then just following up with those people. That was just kind of like my takeaway. I can't recall if I shared my goals. I'm going to follow the nutrition plan that I set. I am not baking pies this year for Thanksgiving, which is the first time in like forever. So I think I'll actually be able to away from them. So that'll be good. And then I'm going to stick with my 50, inviting to a group and upselling coaching. And then something else that just like a personal thing that I've been wanting to do is I want to read my Bible from beginning to end. So I'm showing up every single day and reading. Today I only got in like a page before Faith was awake, but it was a page I wouldn't have gotten in otherwise. So I'm not setting like a year, read it in a year, but I am reading it every single day. So those are my goals. I'm hitting save. Anybody have any questions? Or want to like put Corey or I in the hot seat and like challenge us? Like, I feel like we're like giving you guys the business. Be like, hey, show up on your nutrition, Leanne. No, day one down. I feel like day one's always the hardest, right? Like, you got no streak. You think day 4? No, see, I think when you got a streak, Like, because think about it with Success Club. Like, if you've, like, because I lost my Success Club 5 All-Star again, whatever month, October. And so then, no, September. So then October, it didn't happen. And you're like, whatever, I'm not on a streak anyway. I feel like that's the same with, nutrition. Like, it's not a streak yet, but we'll see with Thanksgiving. I'm going to try and stick with a salad. I might bring a big salad. All right, friends, we'll have a fabulous week. Some of you are in our daily accountability thread. Just keep using that, keep showing up, and then let's make this an awesome week. People are interested over Thanksgiving and after Thanksgiving. They're a little crazy right now, but know that like Saturday, they're going to be feeling full and gross, and they're starting to look and say, OMG, I still have 5 weeks until Christmas. Like, I cannot do this for another month. So I need a plan. I need something. So you're there, but make sure you're having those conversations with them now so that they are ready and you're in their Facebook newsfeed or Instagram so that they see your invites Saturday and Sunday or Friday. All right, friends. Have a fabulous night. Thanks for taking the time to hop on with us, and we will see you next week. Happy Thanksgiving.